Hello, hello, hello. That's what's up with Jocasta this Saturday morning. To you that we are going to have an amazing time because this is the day that the Lord has made and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. It's me, Jocasta Mama J, and I am so excited. You guys know what I like to get out the way before I see my guest right here. But let me tell you what's up. I do that's what's up in politics. You know what's up in politics? The same old, okay? We're losing some and gaining some other things. But this is what I always tell you every week is it's up to you to vote for your local officials because they can make life happen. When I tell you they can. Your local congressman. When you have problems, they can help you. Now, let's talk about that's what's up in reality. You guys know I come from reality, so I have to mention that for like 2 split seconds. Now, we talked about literally how Mrs. E, Evelyn Braxton, how she said some things that she may have not been a little happy with afterwards, but she was trying to reach out for her child. How many of us try to reach out for our children in every way possible? Our child gets pushed down on the playground and you forget that you a 30-year-old woman and you want to go out there and hit that child, But literally, we do what we can for our kids. And that's what it is, guys. It's not a story. Let me go and find out. Let me tell this. Let me say that. Oh, it must be something else going on. It's a mom feeling for her child and felt like she had no other choice. I have a mama, and I know sometimes she says, I don't have a choice but to do X, Y, and Z for you. She goes to the bat for my sister and I, and that's what parents do. So you know what? Sometimes we just got to stay back and get in our own mess, okay? Because we got plenty of it. Now, let's talk about that's what's up with Jesus. That's what's up with Jesus. Hey, that's what's up with Jesus. Hey, that's what's up with Jesus. Who is he? Jesus. Has he been as good to you as he's been to me? Now, if you're sitting there and you're wallowing in your sorrow or you're upset and sad and just can't get right, okay, then we got a problem. What problem may you say? I may say that you must embrace him and love you. Because if you don't love you, who are you expecting to love you back in return? Because you don't even know your own worth. So love you. But first of all, go ahead. Say, Jesus, come into my life. Come into my heart. Do me over. Can we get a do-over? I know sometimes people feel like they can't get a do-over, but you can get a do-over when it comes to the Lord. Amen. Guys, we love you so much. Those are my That's What's Up this week. Hello. But right now, let's talk about the amazing, the beautiful, the woman who has made a name for herself, the woman who knows her worth, who's going to show you, give you lessons, give you love, give you her peace, her tranquility, hey now, give you her sincerity, her genuine self, Mrs. Christina Johnson in the building.
How are you?
Good. Happy Saturday to you,
Happy
gorgeous.
Saturday.
I'm loving his hair.
Thank you.
I mean, you giving me life.
Oh, thank you so much.
I'm just saying. So, guys, you may say, okay, you got Christina on this morning. What's going to go on with Christina?
Yeah,
well, I'm about to tell you guys what's going to happen with Christina, but I want her to. So, first of all, I want to say, Christina.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Uh-oh. You guys like, welcome where?
Yeah.
Christina, welcome to 108 Praise Radio.
I'm so excited.
Yes. I am so happy that you are on this platform. Of
so
course,
am I.
I've known for a while,
Yes.
but now you are on.
Yes.
And tell the lovely people when you're on
Yes.
because it's in a few days.
I'll be on Wednesday, you guys, from 11 to 12. It's lunchtime, Love and Light Lessons with Christina Johnson.
11 to 12.
Yes.
So you eating your food, like capture this, because right now some of you shopping and listening to me, okay? So let's just be real.
Okay.
And this is Shop with Your Saturday, all right? Come
That's
through,
right.
Jesus. But on Wednesdays, she is going to eat with you. With who?
Yes.
You.
That's right.
And while you're eating and partaking, Christina is going to be giving you
Food for thought.
food for thought.
Yes.
The real chicken soup.
That's right. For the soul, right?
Right. Come close, come close, come
I love
close,
it.
come close.
Okay.
So literally, she's going to really hone in on a lot of things that is going on in your life,
Yes.
you know? And she may give you that transparency that you need and are looking for. So what I want to do, Christina, I want to do something a little different.
Okay, let's
You're
do
on the show. We're going to talk about your show, the first
Okay.
segment. In the middle, we're going to talk about and discuss how women should be able to do this instead of do this.
Love it. Okay.
Oh, she ain't coming on here. She gonna take what I got. Like, we are gonna go there with it.
Oh, I love it.
Oh,
Let's
I mean, we're gonna get dirty.
Yeah, let's
like
do it.
ugly.
I love
you know,
it.
like the ugly girl. You know that ugly girl.
Yes, girl. I've done that plenty of
That's
times.
that ugly cry. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Everybody had heartbreak. That ugly cry, it'll last for about a year after a heartbreak. I'm just sorry. That ugly cry. I mean, it just come in like a demon.
Don't.
But we'll go to that later. But right now, it's like, girl, that ugly cry. But right now, beautiful queen. Look, I'm up here like, got my wrap on. She got this. I'm like, Wakanda forever.
Okay.
So literally,
Yes.
what are you going to be discussing? Give them a little sneak peek.
Okay, so the first week, I'm going to go into relationships because
Okay.
I feel like that's a place where we struggle a lot as women. You know, there's a lot of pressure on us. I always say that we're supposed to do it all. And we
Okay.
as women put people before us, everybody before ourselves.
Everybody,
Whether
thank
it's
you.
Work, our husbands, our, you know, whatever, our significant others, our children, everything comes before us. So I'm all about loving yourself, putting yourself first.
Okay.
And I want to talk about that, about heartbreak and heartache.
Oh, that's
which is
crazy because
that
I
you
just said that. Wait. It ain't crazy. Who in the midst?
Oh, that's right.
Won't it do
Won't
it?
he do it? And so I want to talk about guarding your heart to a fault. Because a lot of times, you know, we put these walls up because of our past, because of the things that we've been through, the hurt that we've been through. And a blessing comes and we can't even receive it because we're so closed off.
So you're feeling that people, we as women, because that's the focus.
Right.
So we as women have this hurt
Yes.
from some man, and we're unable to kind of bounce back and allow that next to come in.
Right.
So really, that door is open, but that man, that our old man, is standing in front of the new one,
Girl,
right?
just blocking.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's deep.
It is deep. And
Because that
sometimes-
happens. Let me ask you this though. Since you brought it up, has that happened to you?
Absolutely.
You know, come on now.
Absolutely.
I'm coming for her. I'm coming
This is
for
what's
her.
going to be so good about Wednesdays because
Okay.
I'm a very open and vulnerable individual. So I don't mind talking about my stuff. You know, I'm bringing that to the table. And so I'm excited about that to share as well as enlighten.
She said, I don't mind talking about my stuff. Girl, let me tell you, I came on here a couple Saturdays ago. I brought in this glass. It's an ugly glass. I don't like it. But I said, I feel like my life looks like this glass. And I feel like God can take this. And I took a hammer and I broke the glass. And I said, what I know about this glass is I'm going to go home and I can make a mosaic out of this broken pieces.
That's right.
Because that's how I feel, but I know that he can mend me back together and make me look so good.
Yes. And what's so beautiful about that is then it ends up better than it was before. And that's
See?
what's awesome. When
So
just
are you
put
in
it
your
all on
better
the
than it
table.
was before?
Oh, yeah. I'm
Tell
Lord,
him. Tell him.
I don't look like what I've been through for sure. For sure.
So give us one thing that you've been through that you should, because you know some things can cripple us, girl, where we need a cane. I'm just being honest.
Absolutely.
Where we feel like that the world is there and you're like, what? I gotta have a cane, but I might need a wheelchair.
Yes.
It's just that heavy.
Yes.
Tell us one thing that has happened where you feel like I need a cane, I need a wheelchair. You know what? Matter of fact, carry me, Lord.
Well, I've suffered from Graves' disease, which is an
Really?
autoimmune disease that attacks your thyroid. And it almost killed me, complications of it. So I had a tumor that was bigger than my heart. It was pushing my organs out of the way, and
Oh my gosh.
it sat on my right kidney, so my left kidney had to overcompensate. And the doctors kept telling me that I wasn't going to live. And every time I would go to the doctor, he would continuously say, okay, your kidneys are going to fail because your thyroid's out of whack. You're going to go into cardiac arrest and probably won't survive the surgery. And every week I would leave the doctor's office upset, like really accepting what the doctor said as law. And I remember sitting in the car after one of the appointments, and I could hear God as clearly as I'm talking to you say, are you going to listen to the word of man, or are you going to stand on my promises? And at that moment, I decided to stand on his promises. And in the midst of me getting these horrible fevers routinely every week of 102, 104, it was so debilitating that I could barely walk. And I would just say thank you. I would constantly thank God, even in my shaking, even in my, sometimes I couldn't make it to the restroom, out of the bed. I was bedridden. I was very small. Like you could see the bones in my back, my shoulders. I was dying. And gratitude along with God's grace healed me.
Oh my gosh, double G. Gratitude and grace.
Yeah.
So, and you have kids?
Yeah, I have 3 kids. Well, 2 of them are already grown. I have a 28-year-old, a 25-year-old, and my son is 17. He'll be 18 this year.
Oh my! I'm looking at you like, wait a minute, you look so good.
Thank you.
I wasn't expecting that.
I'm a grandmother, actually. I have 3 grandbabies.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I literally thought we were the same age.
Really? How old are you?
I don't want to say.
I'll take it.
She's
Whatever it is, I'll take it. I'll take it.
I'm 9 years older than your oldest.
Wow.
I'm like, oh my gosh, you look
Thank you.
good.
Yeah, God is good. He's been so amazingly good to me. And
You
that's
look
why
so
I do what I
good.
do. It's like I have to let them
I
know.
get it now.
Yeah, he tells the ones he knows. He know I ain't gonna keep my mouth shut. So,
Okay.
he gave me the test because he knew I was stronger than I thought I was.
Okay.
Our faith kicks in during those times.
So let me ask you, did you know how most mothers, and ladies, you may identify with this, most moms are like, I got to stay here for my kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I got to, like, God, come on, we have to do this for them.
Yeah.
Did you ever, because you had to reach that point saying, God, I know you're not through with me.
Yeah.
I got to be here for you.
Yeah.
Because I want people to know that I will hear them saying I got to stay here for my kids, and I always have to remind myself my kids are gifts that God gifted me.
That's right.
So literally I have to make sure that I'm saying, I'm here for you, God.
That's right.
I'm giving you the glory.
That's right.
So I know that's when you said what you said, grace and gratitude.
Yeah.
So you reached that point where
Yes.
you was like, oh wait, I'm not done.
And let me tell you how I got there. I remember taking my son to school one morning, and we pray on the way to school, and we listen to music and laugh and dance. And I was on my way home, and I was listening to Ricky Smiley. He does this inspirational thing every day with Pastor Haynes. And the music was playing, and I was praising God. And I grew up in a small church where people spoke in tongues, and then across the church, someone would interpret the tongues. But I've never been able to do that. This particular morning, I'm speaking in tongues, and I interpret my tongues, and God says, what you have now is nothing compared to what I'm going to give you and where I'm taking you. No matter how bad it gets, I need you to stand on my promises. So that day in the car, when I heard him say, are you going to listen to man or stand on my promises, it jolted me back to, everything's going to be okay. And I just started saying, thank you. No matter how it looked, no matter how bad I felt, no matter what the doctors were saying, I just kept saying thank you. And until I was saying thank you for my healing, because I was healed. So initially I went through that whole, I got to be here for my kids. And I was such a hands-on mom that I was, enabling them by doing everything. So it was a lesson for everybody.
Because they had to take care of things around the house.
And I were teenagers at the time, and my son was very small, maybe about 9. So it made them have to stand up, and they're seeing me in a different light. So it was a blessing for everyone. And that's what I kept saying, thank you. I know this is going to bless people. I had people praying that's never prayed, And so these are the reasons why these type of things happen. We just have to stand. Just stand. He got it. I promise he got you.
Oh, yeah. Girl. Okay, we're not going to cry, but we're going to rejoice.
Yes.
Because that part of your story, everything listening to it, but you saying stand.
Yeah.
Just stand.
That's all you got to do.
Like when your baby's getting ready to walk for the first time and you say, you can do it.
Yeah.
Come on, stand up.
Yeah.
Stand up. You got it. You got it. That's literally God. That's how he's talking to us. You know, you got it. You got it. Yeah. Because we're saying mommy's here and he's saying daddy's here.
That's right. I got you.
Oh my God, girl.
He just needs to see that trust, that faith, that unwavering faith. I always say trust with no doubt.
Trust with no doubt. No doubt in it.
No doubt.
No doubt in what he can do for you, what he will do for you, and what he has done. Because we never look back and go, oh, he did do this, you know. Or look at our friend and go, well, if he did it for her, he can do it for me.
Absolutely.
You know, and then people never understood. I met my makeup artist and just through a photo shoot and never looked at it as, oh, we'll be friends forever. No, just photo shoot. So she called and she was like, hey, did you see my keys by any chance? And I was like, who is this? And then she said, we just, you know, I just did your shoot, like blah, blah, blah. Did you see my keys? And I said, oh, no. She said, I cannot find my keys. And then I can't get in my place. And I've not been here that long. I think she was living in Nebraska. And so I said, oh, okay. But I haven't been in Atlanta so long. I can't, she's frantic. So I said, well, wait, calm down. Let's pray. And she was like, huh? I was like, sister, I pray for everything, honey. If I'm constipated, y'all know I'm straight up real. Let's get real on today. You ready for this? You ready for this ride? If a sister is constipated, I will be talking to the Lord, because if anybody know, you ever been constipated? It ain't the best feeling. It's like bricks in your life and you don't need them. And I'd be like, Lord Jesus, right now, release. Y'all be talking about that release. Hey, you really be screaming for a release on that day. So literally, I told her I pray about everything, and she laughed. You know, she laughed about it. And I said, so let's pray. You going to get in agreement with me? She's like, yes. I said, well, my aunt and I are at lunch right now. So I'm going to grab her hand. And I'm holding yours, darling. You know, and I just started praying. And she's like, oh, my God. And so she said she is choked up. And I mean, I don't even remember the rest of the prayer. Because she told me it was a lot other things that were said. I was like, oh, okay. You know? And I just went on. And I said, but you got to find those, because that's your everything right now. Because you can't drive away.
That's right.
You can't do much of anything at this point. And here it is, you're by yourself. So she calls me back and says, oh, my gosh, I got the keys. Aww. I got the keys. You know? And I was just like, And it was in like a couple minutes. And I said, well, maybe he's telling you, look for me in the simplest things, baby, because I got you. That's right. And if you see me in the small things, imagine what I'm going to do in the big. Amen. So literally, I'm like telling people, he got you. Yes. If you pray about everything, if you literally pray about everything, that gives you a lifestyle of prayer, first of all. And that gives you that habit that you're always just praying and talking to God. And it's just you having a conversation with him. And so we see now that you've had deep conversation with him. Yes. You're speaking in tongues. You're interpreting. Yes. And here it is, you're in the car with your baby. Y'all going to the school. Yeah. And here it is, he shows up. Yes. So when I tell people, literally, if he shows up at the store, allow him to do what he wants to do. Because you can allow somebody to walk past you and all you were supposed to say, well, hey, have a good day. And they're like, oh, good thing, you know. Turn their whole But wherever he has said, touch this person, save this, you must do it. Because you just don't know. Don't know.
One word could save their life, change the course of their life.
You don't know. And here it is. You had all of that going on in this car. Let's say go a little further with it. You're pulling into the school. You've had all of this happen. Who knows what you have released out for others? You didn't block anything. You allowed God to use you.
Absolutely.
I love it.
I love it too. I love it.
I love it. God is
him.
amazing. We have people saying, yes, amen.
Awesome.
Right. He's amazing. He is
so good.
the best. And oh my gosh. So she's going to give you good stories like that.
Yes.
Tear-jerking stories.
Yes.
Make
Yeah,
sure
but
you
we're
got your
gonna rejoice
mascara
too.
on.
Yeah.
She's going to have you crying, laughing, screaming. You know that good laugh. That laugh where you're going to have them laughing like that.
Yeah.
And sometimes you may have to take a beat. Take a moment, because on Wednesdays, every Wednesday starting April 18th, you're going to be able to tune in at 11 o'clock during your lunchtime with Christina Johnson, and she's going to give you light,
Love and light lessons.
see?
Yes.
Are y'all ready? I don't think they ready.
They better stay ready.
Are y'all ready
They
for
ready, so you ain't gotta get
that
ready.
triple L? When she comes into your life and give you love. And when she comes into your life and give you light. And when she comes into your life and give you lessons. She coming for your lunch time. I said when she come into your life and give you love. And when she come into your life and give you light. And when she come into your life and give you lessons. She coming for you at
I
lunchtime.
can't wait.
Look at her! Christina, hey, you know, you could pick that up on iTunes.
That's so good.
You're going to be giving them love, light, and lessons every Wednesday, starting April 18th. So you guys tune in every Wednesday, okay? On Wednesday. So at the top of the day, she's going to give you love, light, and lessons. And then you go to Bible study, you straight. I mean, she gave you a good life lesson and helped you through. Now she's talking about relationships this week. And you know what the problem is too?
What is
I found out that people, they'll start talking about relationships and it's always just about men and women. And I'm like, guys, you don't have a relationship with your parents. You don't have a relationship with your friends.
Yes.
You don't have like literally there's so many different relationships. And in all relationship, communication is key. And let me explain something to you, because people tell me, no, he cheated on me. He cheated on me. And I'll say, communication is key. I will say to that person, I'm probably 100 about the communication failed. Might have been on his part. But literally communication failed. And normally communication, it is your backbone of your relationship. Absolutely. So if you're not communicating with one another effectively, and people are like, I talk every day to them. Shoot. Oh, you talk to them like that? Okay. Once again, I tell you communication is key. So if you're not communicating about those finances, they will fall. Okay? If you're not communicating about your sex life, that will falter. And y'all ladies know, I do the sister circle. And we're popping in. We're going to come back July just better than ever. And you know what I always talk about is sex, because it's a main situation. And when I find out from women and they've been married for like 35 years, and then they're like, well, people be telling me about this thing, the O. I'm like, what? Yeah, we on Praise Station, but I'm about to go here. Orgasm.
Right.
And y'all ain't never had one, and you just telling your husband, great job, and you just walking up like, I got an issue. You're not telling your husband the truth.
Yeah.
Why can't you talk? I don't want to talk about that. Are you kidding me right now? It's your husband.
Somebody else to talk
You're
about.
not a jump off.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
You're not a side piece.
That's right. And you don't want one to enter, so that's your
She's
that's your warfare right there. Come on now.
she said it. She said you don't want one to enter, but they don't get it. They do not get it. They get so, oh my God, it's sex. Y'all can't talk about that.
It's all good.
Why we can't talk about it? I'm so
okay.
confused. You know, so that's why you guys are so bored. Like, that's why there's no communication there. There's no communication anywhere, because you don't know how to communicate with each other effectively.
It's just routine.
Do you find that, though? Like, you hear people and you feel so sad for them. I'd be like, ooh, sad.
Yeah.
Like, I would tell you, like, bruh, this ain't right. It ain't going down.
I'm going to need you to get it together. Hold it
But you
together.
got to have that conversation.
it's
And
true.
everybody gets so scared about it. They get so scared about it.
In relationships, all relationships, communication is key.
It is. And you can't, some people can't even talk to their mom. just regular conversation with their mother.
Yeah.
Just regular conversation with their dad.
Yeah.
Just regular conversation. Or you wonder why you go through so many friends.
Yeah.
Let's think about it. Do the other friends still stay together and you still by yourself?
The common denominator is...
You know, I used to check myself, though. Yeah. Like, because until I was like 25, like, I was just popping off. Okay, just whatever. Well, I don't care. You don't like me, that's fine. Deal with it. You know, that would be me. And then something changed. There was a shift. Yeah. And I stopped doing that. So now I'll check myself. I'll say, okay, you said this and then they said that. Was that correct? Is that okay? How did I approach it? What was my delivery like? You know, something was wrong with communications too, Christina? Communication and delivery.
That's right.
Because listen to this. If I came up to you and I was like, oh, you know what? You got something right there. It's just looking at me. Exactly. And you see that? You got it right there. You don't want to get it, you know? Exactly. Or if I said, come here, girl.
Exactly.
You know?
There's a huge difference.
Communication.
Yes.
Because our relationship can falter if we're standing out in front of everybody and I'm like, it's right there, Christina. How you don't see it? Christina don't see it. Guys, do you see this? And Christina's nose, you can't see, you know? And it's like, did she just scream this out? But people are like that. And they don't realize that that is poor communication and poor delivery. And it's in your delivery. So I'm literally, I told you, we're going to talk about your show, then talk about this, and then boom, talk about your show. Yes. I want to talk to you about women. Okay. Okay, ladies? I know men, you're watching. I get it. We love you. You can stay tuned in. But I want to talk about why in the world, this happens all the time. It's the reason I started my organization, Sister Circle, was because I wanted to find women like me. Yeah. Women who uplift. Yes. They don't bring each other down, right? And so I was like, I got to find these women. I got to, because this is imperative. Now, here it is. I'm excited for you to come on this platform, right? And I'm like, oh, man, she got to come on my show. We got to make sure we do it right. Like, blah, blah, blah. We got to put her out there. I'm very excited because you have a huge following. So it's not like you could put yourself out there. You get what I'm saying? Understood. But I'm like, literally, I got to support my sister. I'm so happy. You know, I'm excited. Then you have some people. I'm going to support my sister. I'm so excited. I don't like that alpha. And she's just the best. You know, Christina, you're working it. Girl, she always thinks she's working it. And, you know.
That's so true, though. We do
this is it. And not realizing how much I can do. Let's say you have this product that I love and I want. Okay? Because both ties are my thing. So I make them, right? All right, I got a product. You got a product, right? And I buy from you. You buy from me. And then we got another sister over here, we purchase from her. And then we got this sister over here, we purchase from her. Where is this money? What is it doing?
We're circulating those dollars.
Helping who? Each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look at this face.
Yeah.
I'm so angry because we will not do it.
Yeah, it's true.
Or we don't like it because she may be doing better, but really she's not. Yeah. We're all doing great together.
Yep, you should only be your own competition.
And I say that.
Yeah.
Self-competition.
That's right.
Your yesterday. You look at that and be like, oh, I wasn't productive. Today, I got to be productive. Exactly. You don't look over and be like, what did Christina do yesterday? Yeah. Let me do better.
So true.
So tell me, what say you about that situation?
I just feel like I said, competition should be with yourself. It should be, I always say, God, make today better than it was yesterday. I woke up, I'm breathing, I have that opportunity. So help me to become better. I think that as sisters, we have to understand that we have the same struggles, the same battles. We're not working against each other. We're a lot alike. So be compassionate and be loving to your sister because she knows the struggle, whether I like parenting,
I know if I'm not
Yeah.
supposed to be in their midst, and then I'll try to warn others in a very nice way, like. I won't be like, don't mess with them,
Right.
but I'll say, I don't think this person means you any good.
Right.
And, I'm not going to do business with them. But that's all I can say.
Yeah, it's really your choice. And then once
Yeah.
you give them that, their experience may be totally different. So a lot of times I just allow people to go through because I don't want to block the lesson. Not only the blessing, but I don't want to block the lesson.
Now, sister.
Because you don't know why that person is being put in your path. It could be
To learn. To learn what
Absolutely.
not to do.
Absolutely.
And I recently had to break down something to someone. They brought some things to my attention. And I said, oh, yeah. I said, but you don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I said, yeah, but that's not for you. That's not how you need to pattern your situation. I'm trying to talk in code. And your situation, don't pattern it off of that. And so she said, okay, got it. I said, all right. That's all you need to know. Because, you don't have to put everything out there. And that's another thing. You don't have to put everything out there.
Everything ain't for everybody. Some things are just between you and God.
And now you get why
you
grandmama
and the
used to
person.
say that? Like, there's a lot of things your mom would say. And you be like, oh, my gosh, here she go again.
Yes.
And then now you find yourself saying it. If they steal, they'll kill. If they kill it.
It's so true.
And then you find that person and you're like, oh, my gosh. If they lie, that it's like.
It's so true.
Your grandma would say these things, and now you get it.
Yeah.
You get why grandma, she had your back in the day,
Yes.
and now you're talking and speaking the same way grandmother did.
Yeah, she set that foundation, and it's in there. A lot of times it takes us to go through a lot of situations in life to bring those foundational things up. It's like that's what gives you peace. That's what gives you growth. I feel like change is gonna happen, but growth is optional. You don't have to grow.
She just gave you a lesson.
Yeah.
April 18th,
I can't wait.
Wednesdays, 11 to 12. Every Wednesday, she's coming to you for that lunchtime love, light, and lessons, the triple L. She is giving you the peace, the tranquility, the information that you need to apply to your life, guys.
Yes.
I mean, really.
Yeah.
And I love it because I'm always telling people I compete with myself. And I'm saying, oh, yeah, I'm going to get such and such. She's going to come on the show. She has to. She has this amazing organization and da-da-da-da-da. And then people be like, oh, my gosh. But then people going to not. I said, what? Like, I don't care.
Right.
Like, I want her on my show. I love her. So when you tell somebody, oh, she's coming on, she got this great organization, and then they say to you, like, yeah, but then people going to be looking at her. And no, because last time I checked, what God has for me
is for me.
It's for
honey.
me.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
So
No
yeah,
one
you're going to
can touch
have
it.
your sisters on.
That's right.
Yeah, you're going to bring them on. You're going to let them show what they can do.
Very true.
Because here's the thing. We both are going to have radio shows. That's just common sense, okay? But one thing is that you're going to give it in your fashion,
That's right.
and I'm going to give it in mine. And that is it. Some people will get it from my mouth, and others will get it from hers.
Exactly.
And what, at the end of the day, that I'm concerned with is that you get it. You understand that? I don't care whose mouth it came from.
That's
Only
right.
I care if it's the right mouth, okay?
I think
Because some people use this mic for the wrong.
It's true. I think that a good example of that is us as parents. A lot of times we'll tell our children something over and over and over and keep drilling it into their heads, and they'll continue to do the same thing. Then someone else will come along, say the same exact thing that we've said to our kids, and next thing you know, they're like, it's the first time they ever heard it. So it's important for us to understand that we receive things from different people in different ways, and there's enough to go around.
And there is enough to go around.
Absolutely.
Because when a preacher gets up, there are some people who can be delivered from whatever they're going through from that preacher, and then some people from the praise and worship.
Very true.
Or there's that old school pastor that they're waiting for on that Sunday that gives them the, and you know, I got a word. April 18th. You know? And you like, oh man, I can't wait to Pastor, Get Right come through. Because when Pastor Get Right come through, I'm going to feel good. And I'm going to get this big release. Yes. And because Pastor Get Right, it helps you get it right. Okay. But that's you. Yep. But then Pastor Almost, he makes you feel good too.
That's right. Yeah.
So, I mean, I got people, ladies, because a lot of time men don't have this, but men, let's be honest, I've seen you guys with it too, though. But most of the time, you don't have this issue to where you guys uplift each other. Ladies, we have to uplift each other more. Absolutely. We have to speak to each other more. We have to pour in each other's lives more. Yes. We have to, I have to look at my sister and say, sister, I'm proud of you. Mm-hmm. I know that this is one extra thing that you're doing in your life, and you have so many more. Yeah. But I am so happy and honored to walk with you through this, to talk with you through this, to hug you when you need to be held. And I am honestly sure that you're going to do a great job.
That's so awesome.
That's what we're supposed to do.
That's right. That's right. That's what we're supposed to do.
Speak into our sister. Yeah. Speak into her. Mm-hmm. And speak to her with the love and the genuine, not the hate and the nice nasty. Right. Y'all know who I'm talking about with that nice nasty. And they think they cute with that nice nasty.
It's not good.
Jocasta, that's okay. You look all right.
Girl.
Like don't be confusing me. With your right. You know what I'm saying? That nice nasty.
Yes.
Don't do it. We don't want it. We're not calling for it.
No, ma'am.
That number that you dialed has been disconnected. So stop calling.
Okay.
But guys, we're gonna take a quick break. And when I say quick, I mean definitely quick. You're listening to That's What's Up with Jocasta on 108 Praise Radio, where we're always voicing the gospel. We'll be right back. Love you.
I love how they syndicate music worldwide. I'll be honest, no lie, like beast to a honey if you just let me fly. If you don't let me fly, I'm just gonna keep coming back till you realize. Hello, I'm a beast in the skies. I'm young and I'm able. I'm fresh and so stable. My cards on the table, that world first fly. Look, London, what's up with you? It's been a while since I've been up in the cut with you. I ain't done my time, if I see my style, and they ain't the rubbish of Barbados. I'm loving you. You work so hard, I'm just trying to keep up with you. Jamaica with the guan, turn up the team. You know what's big ups to ya. Gonna get your block poppin', your city rockin'. If you're rolling with me, then you know what I mean. Take me away, away, away. I wish I could stay all day. We wild wildness. I'm running like a beast, but a pretty bop. Ain't a slow release, I'ma get it got. Houston to Detroit, they cater to the Bay. Maybe to the Harlem, I don't think I'm not coming to your city block. Bump loud, don't ever see me stop. Bass pound, shake ground from that drizzy drop. I like that sound from that busy box. Just know I'm round when that beat knock, yeah. And if you ain't feeling the youngin', no frontin', be stuntin', just say you not. It's hard to be hated when your status change, man, we spreading like paper clouds. I bop on the daily, no blessings, I wait me, no time to be faking, nah. So bop with me, baby, I promise, I slay it, I promise, let me say it now. Yeah. Your city rockin', if you're rolling with me, then you know what I mean. Take me away, away, away. I wish I could stay all day. We wild on this thing, yeah. We wild on this thing. We wild on this thing. My lyrics take a
taser, mental shock. My chop as a razor, mental chop. Penny heavy labor, never stop. On my best behavior, cream a prop. Make the city bop. DC to Mississippi rock. St. Luke, get you, take it to the top. Long Beach to Queens. Yeah, what I mean? Me and my team will make the city bop. Get the inner city hot. Ain't got no time for beef, petty stop. Be on my grind like it's about to drop. Though all the time, I know it's really not. It's about these rhymes, but I love a lot. If love's a crime, gonna call the cops. I'm in my prime, so be on the watch. Be in your town, be in the entire block.
Gonna get
like boom,
poppin', your city rockin'. If you're rollin' with me, then you know what I mean. Take me away, away, away. I wish I could stay all day. We were gonna get your thing poppin', your city rockin'. If you're rollin' with me, then you know what I mean. Take me away, away, away. I wish I could stay all day. We were wanting this thing, yeah. We were wanting this thing. We were wanting this thing, yeah. We were wanting this thing. We were wanting this thing.
Hello, hey there, hi there. We're back. You're listening to That's What's Up with Jocasta on 108 Praise Radio, where we're always voicing the gospel. In the building, still with me, is Christina Johnson. Remember, guys, this April 18th is Wednesday, 11 to 12. She's going to have her show. Tell them about that show.
It's Lunchtime Love and Light Lessons with Christina Johnson, and we're going to be keeping it all the way real, talking about all kinds of amazing things, and we're starting out with relationships.
Doom, doom, doom. Now, tell them a comment that you read about the relationship, about communication, because I said communication is key.
Yeah, it's important for us to be open to that communication and be open to receive it, because a lot of times you say you want to have the conversation, but you're really closed off, or you hear your mate or your friends or your family talking, but you're just setting up your response, or you pull the one negative thing out of all the amazing things that you heard out of the conversation, and then that becomes the focus. And sometimes it just shuts the other person down when they feel like they're not being heard. It's important to us to be heard. It's very, very important. Everyone wants to be heard. So just opening yourself up for that communication. And then a lot of times we'll hear something and just shut down. You have to be able to receive it and then voice your side and your opinion on it.
I'm not listening.
Oh.
But I stopped that. You know, and I'm an alpha woman, okay? So here's the thing about that. I said, let me dumb that down and allow him to rise up.
I can't even say dumb that down.
You know, and because I was really trying to
I understand.
To put her down and let a man be a man, you know.
Understood.
But at this age of 20 plus 17,
I love that.
I'm totally different. I know I can allow a man to be a man, but Jocasta can be Jocasta. Here's the thing, like about me, when I come home, I don't want to wear the pants.
I know that's right.
I want to wear the pants when I'm in the streets, you know, because I'm a boss when I'm out in the streets. But at the house, I want to be able to fall back.
Yes.
You know, but if I found that I'm not falling back at home, we got a problem. Huge problem.
Yeah.
Big one. You know what I'm saying?
No,
that's
true.
really the truth.
No, for real.
If we look at it that way, you know, I gotta get you to tune in to when we do State of the Black Male, the African male. And when we have that, to listen to the men talk, you know, it's important for us. And I said, remember I said I used to like dumb it down. Yeah. But I had to realize, girl, what are you doing? That's not what you're supposed to do. That's not how it's done. But when I listen to the men, and they want strong women, though. They do. But they also want us to listen. Yeah, and she says that listen is important.
Yeah, it's very important, because if I'm trying to get a point across, I want to be heard. I want you listening to me. So you have to give that same respect.
Yeah, keep talking. I'm going to show guys. I'm going to show you the importance of it. Just start talking.
Okay, so let me see what else.
So listen, I'm trying to get this
so
and do everything that I'm supposed to do, and I want you to.
Hello.
You know, that's
It's
it.
true. When
Because
you're
they
going
just
at
try to
each
take it
other,
up a notch and a
it's
notch, and
true.
it becomes an argument.
Oh, I've been the queen of that.
Girl,
You know how I learned that I was a horrible listener? My kids.
mommy, you're
Kids
not
come to
listening.
teach us so much. We think because we're the parent,
Mommy,
we
you
know
don't
it
hear
all.
me.
It's not true. Yeah, my kids are
Wow.
like, "You're the worst at listening. You're not hearing me." It's
And so
true,
then you
though.
start paying attention.
I had to, because I don't want to miss anything. They're out here in the world. They're little selves, especially at the time, and they're trying to find their way. And if they can't have us as a soundboard or a release, they're going to go out into the world for it. So it's like we have to listen. And parents want to talk over you and tell you instead of just really listen, just quiet yourself and just listen. And now I'm learning just from a talk that it was almost like a disagreement that me and my youngest daughter had. I'm learning that I have to stop and say, hey, who do you want me to be? How do you want me to show up in this conversation? Do you just want me to vent? I mean, do you just want to vent to me? Mm-hmm. Do you want me to be Christina Johnson, a life coach, and just give you some unbiased, or you want me to come in as mom and protect her? And that's important because sometimes people just need an ear. Maybe they don't even need a solution. And I'm talking about this is fresh for me, so.
She's in it. Okay,
It's super
okay.
So, just learning communication is tough because we want our way.
Yeah.
We want our way,
But
girl.
we have to sacrifice.
And we do.
Sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
What did Jesus do? There was
Compromise.
sacrifice. And I remember, let me tell you a funny story about sacrifice. I have two boys, 6 and 8.
Aw.
My 6-year-old, so they go to a Christian school. So he comes home. So he says, Mommy, you're going to have to sacrifice me, and I don't want you to sacrifice me. And, because with Isaac, and he just goes. So this is getting out the car. And I said, wait, no. I was like, oh, gosh, y'all on that part of the Bible. Like, why what did she do today in the lesson? Did she not explain this, correctly? So I'm like, no, babe, that's not what it means. Mommy, I don't want you to leave me. And then you can give me the gun, and then I die. I was like, hold up. And then he said, all in that, look now. And then he's like this, watch my face. Wait a minute. I was born second. It's Connor. Connor gets his
Girl, no. That is hilarious.
He said I was born second.
So it's not gonna
So
be
it's not
me, my
me.
brother.
It's Connor.
He's like, well, why am I worried?
He said, oh, I'm okay. He's like, oh, we'll be together forever, Mommy. And he hugs me. And then he was like, Connor, don't know about you. Man, I was crying. He was 5 then. I was laughing so hard. This little joker said, wait a minute. It's not me. He's like, I was born second. He's the firstborn.
Girl, you gotta love it. These kids are something else.
So, yeah. Hey, sacrifice. Kids will keep you, like,
in stitches.
So, yes. When they do things, you're just like, did he just do this?
Yeah.
Like, yes, he did. So I'm like, yeah, guys. He was like, it ain't me. It's that other dude. Too bad.
I'm good.
I'll be with Mommy forever.
I love it.
Don't know about you, bruh. Bye.
That's too cute.
So, Wednesday, April 18th.
11 to 12, you guys, lunchtime, okay? I'm going to take up your lunch. You can listen to me at work on your break, and let's get it in.
All right, you know what? We're going to attempt this because when the Mako Girls was on my show, everything they did was just in sync. Was it not, Courtney? Just say yes from out there. Yeah. That wasn't Courtney, but that was me. I'm just joking. Y'all know I can't help it. I'm just Jesus did this to me. What'd he do? So they said everything together. They'd be like, our concert, etc. I was like, can I get in on something?
Wow.
So we're gonna do love and light lessons. And we're gonna try our best. Okay? So we're gonna first say April 18th.
Okay.
Wednesday. So we're gonna look at each other. April 18th. Wednesday. Let's get a couple practice in. April 18th. Wednesday. Okay, and then we're gonna say love.
and light.
And lessons. But we're going to say it together.
Okay.
So let's try again.
Okay. April 18th, Wednesday. Love and light lessons.
Okay, now.
That's good.
We're going to do it for real, though. We're going to do it for real, though.
Let's
You
do it.
kind of ready? You ready?
Okay.
Okay. See, look, this is when young kids come on the show and they make you want to do stuff like this, okay? So
I love it. Let's get it.
Christina says she's ready, so we're about to go in. I think she's ready. She's ready. So let's try it again. All right.
April 18th, Wednesday. Love and light lessons.
Okay, wait.
It sounds like the Quiet Storm. Okay, I can't wait to win.
Like, wait a minute, what's going on?
Sound real sexy.
Oh, wait a minute.
Sexy Wednesday.
The mans and them people say, hey, dude, I was just rolling by here real quick. It these two chicks. They was up here talking.
They got some love.
They got some love and like this. I mean, I seen praise, but I mean, something else going to go down, dog.
Okay.
Okay, so
April 18th, Wednesday. Love and light lessons with Christina Johnson.
love and light lessons. Hey, love and light lessons. Hey, April 18th, this Wednesday. Come on. Love and light lessons. Hey, love and light lessons. Hey, April 18th, this Wednesday. Come on. Hey, I got you. What did I tell you? I said I got you.
You got me, boo.
Yes.
I love
Christina's going to come through. I'm sitting here saying I got her, but guys, she got you. April 18th. Look, yes, I know, my uncle, you're going to send me a little message and you're going to say, where's all that education? Well, it's still here. But sometimes, you know, it's just not cool to be like, she has you guys on Wednesday. Now she got you.
Yeah, I got you.
You know, but he'll send me a. It's here. It doesn't go nowhere. Them degrees, they still there. I got some, and they's good, master. I sorry. She's sorry. But April 18th, Christina Johnson, she has you on your lunch time at 11 here on 108 Praise Radio. We're happy to have her here as a family. We've embraced her. We love her because we know that the God in her is true to it. And you're about to see him show up and show out through her. Okay, the vessel that he has brought before you on April 18th, this Wednesday, she's going to give you the light of the world. You know what I mean? Because he's going to speak.
Oh, he's going to come through.
So don't be, well, she said it, because that's her. That's how he speaks through her. Amen. That's what I used to tell people. They'd be like, oh my God, you're not no real minister. Like, cause, bye. This is how there are people who need to listen to me. Right. And I need to get it across. Amen. So I bring it to you the way those who listen to me need it. Yeah. Christina's going to do just that here on 108 Praise Radio. Yeah. She has you April 18th. Love and light lessons. That's right. At your lunchtime, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. You're going to be eating good. You're going to eat good food. Yes. Okay? I mean, she ain't rolling through delivering or nothing like that. No Uber Eats. But she is going to deliver to your soul, okay? Yes. She's going to deliver and she's going to deposit that seed. And that seed's going to bloom, I promise you. Yes. And it's going to flourish, I promise you. I am telling you, this woman right here is the truth, okay? If you ain't the truth and it ain't in you, come find some of her. She'll help you find it, okay? Somebody like, did she say the truth or didn't? Hey. Shame the devil.
We all been there.
Christina, have you had a good time?
I've had a blast. This has started my day off so great. I have so much stuff to do today. So this is like, this set the tone.
Yes, I love it. Somebody said, hey, right here. Look, my uncle, I knew it. He's sitting there, yep.
That's so funny. Like, I'm right here.
But,
get it together.
But literally, yes. Your day is good because of Jesus, girl. But, you know, my name starts with a J. So he's in me, so I'm glad. But tell him again about your show and when it's coming, and we're going to get up out of here.
So my show will be Wednesday. This Wednesday is the premiere of the show. April 18th at 11. So it's going to be lunchtime, love and light lessons with Christina Johnson. So we'll be keeping it real. We'll be talking about everything, current events, positive events. We'll talk about relationships, loving yourself. I'm all about forgiving yourself, forgiving your past, and moving forward, because that past will hold us hostage. And a lot of times, because of things that have happened to us as children and as young people, it bleeds over into our adult life. So just getting to the meat of it all and the foundation of who you are and bringing out the best in you. I want to see everyone live authentically and enjoy this journey. So that's what we're doing.
She wants you to live authentically and enjoy this journey.
It's a gift.
This upcoming Wednesday, April 18th, Love and Light Lessons with Christina Johnson. She's coming to you with a good lunchtime view, okay, guys? Guys, I love you for listening. I love you for watching. I just love you. If you don't hear anything and you didn't hear and understand nothing we said, understand this, that God is your everything. There is not a man nor a woman that can help you through anything. But one thing I know about him is that every time he writes you that check, you can take it and cash it. And that, the release of that blessing will be greater than any man could ever speak into your life. Guys, I love you for watching. I love you for listening. I love you for just being who you are. And if anybody and nobody has told you that they love you, I love you. You've just been listening to That's What's Up with Jocasta on 108 Praise Radio, where we're always voicing the gospel. We'll see you next Saturday at 10 a.m. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be good.
Right now, I'm standing here with Robert Hawkins, who we just heard a few minutes ago, all the way from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Now, Robert, this isn't your first time on the Word Network. You started singing background, so how does it feel to be at the front of the stage?
I counted, I counted a joy for what God is doing. God has been amazing, so it's just a blessing and an honor to be able to serve Him. Excuse me.
Absolutely. Now, your single is titled Happy.
Yes.
And happy means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. So tell us what it means to you.
It means everything to me, because you're looking at a miracle. Hallelujah. You're looking at someone that struggled and battled with drug addiction for 6 years, 18 months ago. Hallelujah. Crack cocaine.
Thank you, Jesus.
And I wasn't happy. I didn't understand happiness. I didn't understand joy.